Chapter 4, REDLINE Distortion. The system wasn't built for speed like this. Raymond knew it. The architects knew it. Anyone who had ever stepped foot into the transport grid knew it. The pathways were designed for controlled traversal, stable, predictable, optimized for efficiency. But right now, the grid was collapsing beneath his feet. And Raymond was running straight into it. Red energy flared around his suit as he sprinted across a flickering platform, each step detonating in a burst of crimson light. The transport lines ahead of him blinked in and out of existence like dying stars, geometry dissolving into black voids that swallowed entire pathways whole. Most operators would have stopped. Raymond accelerated. His visor screamed warnings. Grid failure, 72% pathway integrity, critical, recommend immediate evacuation. He ignored all of it. Daryl's overclock spike. Al's vault breach. Lucio's firewall collapse. 3 anomalies. 3 sectors. 3 operators. All hit within minutes of each other. Someone wanted them separated. Someone wanted them vulnerable. Raymond wasn't about to let that happen. He pushed harder, red flames igniting around his legs as he launched himself across a collapsing gap. The platform behind him shattered into fragments of code that dissolved into the void. He landed hard, boots skidding across the unstable surface. The grid trembled beneath him. "Come on," he muttered. "Hold together just a little longer." The transport lines flickered again, long enough for him to see the next sector's gateway in the distance. A shimmering arch of red and white light pulsing erratically. He needed to reach it. He needed to reach them. Raymond clenched his fists, feeling the energy surge through his suit. The REDLINE protocol wasn't active yet, but it was close. Too close. The system's instability was feeding into his suit's conduits, amplifying his output whether he wanted it or not. His visor flashed another warning. Energy buildup, unsafe, REDLINE threshold, 89%. Raymond grinned. Good. He sprinted again, faster this time. The world blurred around him, pathways stretching and bending as the grid struggled to keep up with his speed. The air crackled with static, red sparks trailing behind him like a comet tail. Then the ground vanished. A massive section of the transport grid collapsed ahead of him, falling away into the void like a crumbling cliff. Raymond didn't slow. He didn't hesitate. He launched himself into the air, red flames erupting from his boots as he soared across the gap. For a moment he felt weightless. Then the grid surged upward to meet him, a new platform forming just in time for him to land. Except it wasn't stable. The moment his boots touched down, the platform buckled, fracturing into jagged shards of red code. Raymond rolled, absorbing the impact as the platform disintegrated behind him. His visor flickered. Grid failure, 81% transport layer, compromised, recommend abort mission. He laughed breathlessly. Not happening. He pushed himself up and sprinted again, weaving through collapsing geometry as the grid fell apart around him. The gateway was close now, close enough that he could see the distortion rippling across its surface. Something was interfering with it. Something powerful. Raymond's heart pounded as he pushed harder, red flames igniting around his arms and legs. The REDLINE threshold climbed, 92%, 94%, 96%. His suit vibrated with strain, conduits glowing white-hot. "Come on," he growled. "Just a little more." The grid exploded. A shockwave of corrupted energy tore through the transport layer, ripping pathways apart in a chain reaction of destruction. Raymond was thrown backward, tumbling across the collapsing platform as red and black glyphs spiraled through the air like burning embers. He slammed into a support beam, the impact knocking the breath from his lungs. His visor flickered violently. Corruption event detected, source, unknown signature matching null frequency. Raymond forced himself to his feet, gripping the beam for support. Null frequency. The same signal that hit Daryl. The same pulse that destabilized the vault. The same ripple that shattered Lucio's firewall. It was here. In the grid. Raymond's jaw tightened. "All right," he muttered. "You want me? Come get me." The air in front of him distorted. A ripple of silver light spread outward, bending the grid's geometry like heat-warping metal. The distortion grew, twisting into a spiraling vortex of glitching code. Raymond braced himself. A figure stepped out, tall, humanoid, glitching at the edges. Its eyes glowed red. A phantom, but not like the ones they'd fought before. This one was faster, sharper, more defined. It moved with purpose. Raymond raised his fists, red flames igniting around them. Let's dance. The phantom lunged. Raymond dodged, sliding beneath its outstretched arm as its claws carved through the platform like a blade through glass. He countered with a blazing punch to its torso, red energy exploding on impact. The phantom staggered, but only for a moment. It reassembled instantly, glitching back into form. Raymond's eyes widened. Oh, that's new. The phantom struck again, faster this time. Raymond blocked, sparks erupting as their energies collided. The force sent him skidding backward across the unstable platform. His visor flashed. Redline threshold, 98% warning, protocol activation imminent. Raymond grinned, good. The phantom lunged again. Raymond didn't dodge. He stepped into the attack. Red flames erupted from his suit as the Redline protocol activated, igniting his entire body in a blazing aura of crimson energy. The world slowed around him, the phantom's movements stretching into long, distorted frames. Raymond moved fast. Too fast for the phantom to track. He struck once, a blazing punch to its chest. Twice, a spinning kick that shattered its arm. 3 times, a final explosive strike that tore through its core. The phantom convulsed, glitching violently as its form fractured into shards of corrupted code. Raymond stood over it, chest heaving, red flames still burning around him. The phantom dissolved into the void. Silence fell. Raymond deactivated Redline, the flames fading as his suit cooled. His visor flickered. Gateway stabilizing pathway reconstructing, proceed to next sector. Raymond exhaled. Yes, he muttered. I'm coming. He sprinted toward the gateway as the grid rebuilt itself beneath his feet. Because Daryl needed him. Al needed him. Lucio needed him. And whatever the Null Legion was, it had just made a mistake. It tried to isolate the Core 4. Raymond wasn't about to let that happen.